Hey everyone, welcome back to No Space, No Problem. I'm Simone and I'm the founder of Popping for Parkinson's. Let's go! Okay, so in today's class we're going to look at two different styles within popping dance as an umbrella term. And they're going to be toyman and puppet, okay? So today you're not going to learn necessarily some steps as such, but you're going to learn how to become a character and use your body in different ways. Remember, the whole point of all these tutorials is for you to become a better dancer, a better human being, and make sure that you feel free again. And it's fundamental to remember that all you need is yourself and a desire to get better. You don't need any crazy space, you don't need any pre-training, you don't need any props, all you need is yourself. So let's get ready to go. The first style that we're going to see today is called toyman. Now, what I want you to do is become a toyman. So you can think of a Barbie, an Action Man, a G.I. Joe, that sort of toyman, okay? And literally move like one, okay? So the mobility of a toyman is definitely limited and it's quite, if you want, rigid, but it's not rigid, it's necessarily, it has more to do with the limitations that a toyman has, right? A toyman doesn't go in twisted, funky angles usually, right? So let's just explore some of this. So let's be playful and let's just play with the idea of toyman. And remember, you can use the space, you can use different angles, you can use different orientations, yes, and coordination. So really be playful with that. Boom, shum, boom, shklack, boom, play, boom, shklack, boom, shklack, boom, shklack, boom, shklack, boom, shum, boom, shka, boom, shka, boom, shka, boom, shka. And you can play with timings, obviously, because we explored them already. So you can really play with timing. Dime stops, for example, they work quite nicely. But it could be with doubles or singles, pa, boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka, boom. Yes, or ticking, pa, 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 etc. Obviously, the whole body is involved, so it's not just a matter of arms, but it's about the head as well, right? The head has a limited mobility as well, and the chest doesn't necessarily have some grooviness and funkiness to it. It's quite rigid, and you know the neck is separate from the hips, so it's really about tilting. Some G.I. Joes and Action Mans and Barbies have some twists, some of them, not all of them, but you know. Same thing goes for the legs. So the legs don't really go in twisted, funky angles again, but they stay kind of linear in front of us, and maybe you have some sort of, you know, kind of linear and quadratic sort of movement, squarish, boom. And obviously all the combinations, so then you can play with everything at the same time. So arms and legs. Pam, tum, shum, pa, sum, pum, shkum, shum, pa, shum. It's kind of robotic, but it doesn't have to be, it's still different from a robot. Because the movement is still, the movement that a robot can do is still different from the movement that a Barbie can do. It's similar, but it's still different. That's great. Now let's try that with the music. So remember, just be playful and play around with the idea and concept that you are a toyman, right? You're not doing the toyman, you are a toyman, okay? Let's just be playful. Let's go with the music. Let's go. So remember, just be playful, play with timings, space, and be a toyman. Ready? 5, 6, we go. Great stuff. So that was the toyman. Now we're gonna look at the second style of the day, which is called puppet. And guess what? You're not gonna do the puppet, you're gonna become a puppet. Okay, so really think about having strings attached to all the parts of your body, right? Mainly in popping dance we use, or in puppet style really I should say, we use a couple of joints that are the main joints. So wrists, elbows, shoulders, the neck is kind of free, and then knees and ankles. Usually they're the main parts, maybe hips sometimes depending. But yeah, these are already a lot of strings that you can pull. And remember, same thing applies. You can play with timing, with the use of space. You can play with so many things. Okay, so first things first, let's find the quality and dynamics that a puppet actually has. So literally be playful and become a puppet. Try. So you can, first things first, stylistically, the head is kind of relaxed. And then the movement has a sort of rebound a lot of times, just like a real puppet would. So just be playful with this. It's very soft, but it's still kind of clear. Yes, I'm not just fuffing around. Yes, I'm still having some sort of control with my body. Singles, yes, doubles. You can play with dime stops. You can play with coordination, spacing, timing. Yes. Boom. Yes. Good. Now, let's try that with some music. So remember, physicalize the music. Let the music move you. You are a puppet, so you're gonna move like one. Let's go. Okay, puppet style. 5, 6, try. Playful. Okay, so that was the puppet. Again, completely different feeling. From toyman to puppet, there's a real change in dynamics, qualities, texture. Yes, because obviously a Barbie is different from a puppet, right? So the movement is just gonna be exactly as different. So to finish this off, we're gonna put them together. So we're gonna do a toyman into puppet, into toyman, into puppet, in a little exercise, freestyle exercise basically. What I really like about this sort of exercises is that with the limitations that I give myself, with the task that I give myself, I can really then surprise myself. And my body sort of surprises me sometimes and I'm like, oh, I wasn't thinking that. I just let the music move me and the body react to it within a certain style, technique or limitation. And it's just such a great feeling and it really makes me feel free. So I hope that's what happens with you as well when you're trying this from home. Anyway, enough talking, let's get on with the dancing. So toyman into puppet, into toyman, into puppet. Let's go. Let's go with the toyman. Let's go. great. Cool, so there you have it, Toyman and Puppet. You can practice them as separate styles, of course, and you can really be playful with them. And remember, when you learn these sort of styles, at the end of the day, it's like learning words of a language. So then it's all down to you what you want to say with those words, how you put them together, and how you express yourself through words. And in this case, it's through movement within a certain language and within a certain structure. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. If you like this tutorial, please make sure you like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you practice, and I'll see you next time. I'm Simone, founder of Ep4 Parkinson's, and I'm out. Peace.